It's time for 12 Talk. It's a big weekend at Troy University. The Troy Trojans are back on the gridiron for T-Day this weekend. So head coach of the Trojans, Jared Parker, is joining us now to talk a little bit about the team. Thanks so much, Coach, for spending some time with us today.
Well, thank you all for having us on. We really appreciate what you all do for us.
All right, well, give us a little update on the team and how spring practice is going so far.
Well, I've always joked, and I say this, I don't know if any coach in the country ever says it's going bad, right? But we, here, honest answer, like we're certainly know so much more about this place, know so much about our staff, our players, our roster, all those things. There's something to be said about doing it and knowing what that means. So I'm really pleased with where we are. This spring camp has been very good for us, and our winter training before spring started was critical. So love where we're at. We certainly have not arrived or where we're going to be, but we've taken steps towards better, and that's what we've discussed this entire spring and offseason. Has just been a path to better. Just how do we improve and put in daily deposits of improvement. So I'm pleased with where we are, knowing that we have many steps still to take.
You know, now that you've had a whole season to settle in, to get to know the team, to get to know the system, to create your own systems, what have you learned about your team? What have you learned about yourself as a coach that we'll start to see on the field as spring and into the fall develops?
Yeah, I think more than anything, I've learned and developed a great admiration for our leadership and for our team as it sits right now. I mean, I think we already have developed real leaders and real captains, people that we know have been through the fire, as you would say, of things that we've had to go through at the beginning of last season till now. So I love where we are. I think our accountability and where we are as a football team is so much different than a year ago, as it should be. And of course, you know, I've told our players, I'm trying to be an open book with them. I'm certainly much better head coach now than what I was a year ago. There's just certain things you just don't know until you know about how to continue to push towards better and how to hold people accountable and having great plans and all the things that goes into it, of things you just don't know till you do them. So I certainly feel better about my stance on where we are right now, and I trust our football team, and our football team trusts us, and that takes time. And right now I feel good about the time we put in as a staff and to our players, and to put us in a position to feel better about where we are right now.
You know, I can't let you go without asking about the quarterback situation, but as you tell us about the quarterback situation, also tell us what we'll expect to see on the field Saturday.
Well, I'll say this. You should ask about the quarterback position, right? Or you wouldn't be doing your job. We feel good about having Goose Crowder back and healthy. I'll say that. You know, he was put in a position where he won the starting job last year. Nobody on our football team would ever have that jeopardized in injury as long as they're healthy enough, and then that they produce at a level that allows them to be. We won't name anything as of now, but we certainly feel good about having Goose back and healthy. And we really love what Matt Caldwell has done, as he's taken plenty of reps with the 2s and 1s as well, and building off the momentum he played with at the end of last season. And we've had healthy competitions with Tucker Kilcrease, who also took reps for us, as well as Caleb McCrary, and then a young Jack James, who's a high school guy that joined our roster this semester. So it's been great to have 5 guys here that have taken quality reps. And then as far as T-Day Saturday, I've said this already to Adam and our crew here, really Saturday is about us serving back to our great fan base and our families of our players. We're going to have a ton of families back, and it gives us a chance to spend time with them and let them know how their sons are doing on and off the field. And then for us to just serve our community. We want to make them smile, make it interactive, have fun. It'll be less about playing and more about just honoring and respecting our family and our fans. And we look forward to that.
And the fans that are your Trojan family. Coach Jared Parker, thanks for spending time with us today.
Thank you all very much.
All right, T-Day kicks off at 2 o'clock on Saturday at the Veterans Memorial Stadium.